welcome to ForGibsonTigers.tv. We're here at Harrison Fieldhouse in the first round of regionals. This side, the consolation bracket, because both teams lost at districts. And let's just talk about districts for a while. The Fort Gibson boys played the Manford in the first round in districts, and the Manford boys were phenomenal.
Well, as soon as I chug this McDonald's hamburger, I'll be able to contribute a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, they're number one in the state, undefeated. And I know, the Fort Gibson boys it was a tough year. I mean, it was just so many things, injuries and sickness and just youth. And, it was just a perfect storm, really, against the Tigers this year. And I still think, I don't know, I think they got sent to a pretty tough, pretty hostile environment.
Yeah, it was at Manford.
Having had the success that this program has had over the past, my goodness, 20 years, really, I thought it was kind of a tough draw, but I mean, that's part of the game. I mean, it really is. Of course, you go in there playing without Connor Calavan, who's averaging what? I don't even know. 20-something a game?
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Well, he played, but he got 4 fouls in the first half and was really, really limited in the second half.
Yeah.
And on top of that, he scored. So we got outscored 25-7 in the first quarter. Calavan scored all 7 of our points in the first quarter because he was kind of doing everything.
On 1 foot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, that's just that's a tough thing to overcome, but I think I'm not familiar with Jay. Don't know what their record is. They don't look. I see a pretty good looking probably post guy there out here shooting 3-pointers, but don't know much about him. But I think if Calavan's even 50%, and I'm going to say he was probably 20% at best at Manford.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. If he's even 50%, I like the Tigers' odds.
Oh yeah, I think Fort Gibson's almost the favorites kind of going into this. Jay is without their best player. He's out due to some issues with the team. So Fort Gibson has a good chance to win this game.
Yeah, yeah.
The tough thing is, now you're in kind of the consolation side, so you got to win every game. You got to win 3 straight to get to area, and then you got to.
You're behind the 8 ball.
Yeah,
no question about it.
Backs against the wall here for the Fort Gibson Tigers in the playoffs. And if you're the Tigers, you don't really, at this point, you can't really think about, are we going to make it to state or are we not? You just have to think about, can we get to regionals, how are we going to do in regionals?
I think you have to think about, we got to beat the J Bulldogs for there to be a tomorrow, because if we get beat today, there is no tomorrow.
Yeah. And they've played once before this season. The Tigers won that game 66-52.
Which tells you that Jays, they're pretty good.
So here are the Fort Gibson starters.
With a record of 12 wins and 12 losses, let's meet your starters. A 5'7" senior, number 11, Andrew Storr.
Andrew Storr kind of does everything for the Tigers at 5'7". He's a really good rebounder and plays good defense as well.
Yeah, he plays hard. Andrew Storr is always going to be caught playing hard, I can assure you of that.
Jaden Grace has been starting the last couple of games. He's a really good athlete, maybe the best athlete on the team. Tommy French, one of the better games against Manford with 13 points. Tegan Thornburg, kind of that post presence down low, has a lot of strength. And Jackson Blunt. So Calavan is not starting tonight.
Nope. So you got 2 freshmen, 2 freshmen, a junior, 2 juniors. Yeah, so it's a young lineup on the floor. Jay will be, if they're typical Jay, they're going to be pretty physical, going to play good defense, probably try to shoot the high percentage shot.
Yeah.
Tommy French should win this tip easily. He's got probably 5 inches on his counterpart out there.
This says 7. The high chart lists 7 inches.
Pretty good leaper, though.
Yeah, yeah. Jackson Blunt takes the ball down the floor. He had 3 against Manford. Hopefully he steps up a little bit today and kind of becomes more aggressive in this game.
And there's a shot that, you want Tommy French to take, especially in the absence of Caliban.
Yeah, I saw him hit several of those in districts. The foul will be called on French. And Jay's going to go to the line.
Fouls number 20, Tommy French.
Tommy French can ill afford to be in foul trouble tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Kobe 6 killers at the line right now. He's probably their biggest player.
Oh, yeah.
Stands at 6'2".
And one of those wide body guys, one of those, what was the big guy back in the NBA day, Karl Malone. About as wide as he was tall. Jay coming out with some tough man-to-man defense. French 0 for 2 right now. Still, that's a good shot. It's a shot I think you got to take.
The Tigers definitely looking for that scoring threat outside of Connor Calivan. He led the team in district with 15 points, and again, that's off a bum foot and 4 fouls.
And I think probably Coach Dickerson trying to give Caliban a little bit of rest on that wheel. See if he can keep it close in the first half here.
Nice little drive there.
Yeah, it's a tough bucket right there. It's a tough shot.
It's Brody Winfield, number 5.
And, you got to think, you keep giving Tommy French those open looks, and he's going to start making those shots. Thornbury with the first 2 for the Tigers. Jaden Graves kind of pestering a little bit in the backcourt.
And he'll do that. Jaden Graves is one of the best defenders on this team.
There's a spot-up 3 that's just off.
Graves goes up and draws the foul. And he'll go to the line.
Almost an and one there.
Number 12, Jaden Mayberry. First personal, first team foul. Jaden Graves on the line for 2.
And he hits his first. Jaden Graves has a really impressive motor. I don't think he gets tired.
No, we talked about it the other night. He's kind of a Chris Simpson kind of guy you can put out there, and he'll run forward and backwards and sideways and every other.
Nice steal there by Jackson Blunt.
Good anticipation. Nice look. Oh, just surprised him a little, I think. Yeah, that's should be.
They're going to call it on. I don't know. I think they're going to call it on Jay on Winfield.
Yeah, he was set. No question about it. Blunt was set. Had been set for some time. Taking it for the team.
It's good to see both teams being fairly aggressive here early. That's kind of one thing that Fort Gibson kind of came out of the gates a little bit slow against Manford, and they never really came back from that.
Yeah. And, I know we're only in the first quarter, and this may be premature to say, but, the more rest you can give Caliban, the more he's going to be able to provide. There's a
wow. What an impressive shot by Jackson Blunt. With the and one.
That's right.
Jackson Blunt at the line for the 3-point play.
So the Tigers fall behind by 3, and now they're up by 3, and that's a good sign for Coach Dickerson sitting down there. So really, I guess both teams playing without their best player.
Fort Gibson doing well out of that full court defense right now. Applying a lot of pressure to Jay early.
That's a deep 3, just off. Just off.
Nice steal there by Tegan Thornbrew with the layup. Thornbrew getting off to a good start, and the Tigers have a 9-3 lead here in the first quarter.
Really good start, yeah. And I can assure you that Coach Dickerson would like to just keep Connor Caliban right there on that bench for this entire game, if that's possible.
Yeah.
A sore ankle, I don't care how tough you are. It slows you down. It takes you a little bit off your game. So if they could win this game without having to use him, that'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. I will be interested to see if he does come in at some point in the game, but probably not. If it's not close, he's probably sitting out.
Oh no, and who knows? I mean, my goodness, we still have almost 5.5 minutes left playing this first quarter, so we got a lot of ball to play. But you like to look up there and see 9-3.
Yeah.
if you're Todd Dickerson, I can assure you.
And Fort Gibson has a few more options now here at the end of the season.
Connor Calvin's not the only player on this basketball team. It's been a team effort all year, but it's just that you take that guy, that player he played last year. He's got more experience than anybody else out there, and just it does something a little bit to your psyche, I think, when he's not there. It's a tough pass right there. Had Thornbury pretty much high load.
You know what I will say is I watched Cameron Dorning come in and score 7 points against Manford. That was third most on the team in that first district's game.
Yeah, Cameron Dorning's a competitor. He's a little competitor. Not very big, but you don't have to be big to get out there and compete and hustle. It's okay to be out-talented. It's just not okay to be outworked.
Yeah.
Blunt did a good job chasing that ball down because that could have been kind of a late out-of-bounds call.
And Blunt so far has done a pretty good job of not having any turnovers in this game.
Yeah. Again, that full court press by Blunt.
And the Tigers being more aggressive here in the first quarter, kind of maybe, wanting to reverse the script from districts where they fell behind 25-7 in the first quarter, and they couldn't really catch that lead the entire game. And
no, that's a deep hole.
And maybe that might be the reason for why they're doing some of this full court press here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Off the mark 3 taken there by Jay, but they get the rebound. And Andrew Storrs, all of 5'7", gets the block there.
Crazy, isn't it? I mean, he just seems like he's always in the right place at the right time, Andrew. And Tigers fortunate to get that one back.
Yeah.
Coach Dickerson just yelled, "Don't force," and we tried to force it.
Tigers, it's going to be a 30-second timeout.
And I think probably they set out to probably get the ball down low, try to draw the fouls, but there is a fine line in getting a good pass and a forced pass.
Yeah.
So
they do have that option with Tommy French of going over the top because he, with the height and the vertical ability that he has, he can go up and get a lot of balls that not very many people can get.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Distinct advantage, Tigers, in that part of the game. However, you take a guy like 24, who I'm guessing is a football player. If I were a football coach and he didn't play football, I'd be really upset. I mean, that guy, I can guarantee he's going to be putting his body on Tommy French.
Oh, yeah.
He outweighs him by quite a bit. And he'll use that. Storrs kind of swinging it the other way. Bulldogs jump into that zone after they go down 6. Matchup zone, I guess, maybe.
They're going to call a push on number 20, Caden Butter. And this J team does have more experience than the Tigers right now out on the floor. 4 juniors, 1 sophomore.
Yeah, young in their own right, just without the freshman. So there's a good trap right there. That was good ball movement. Ooh, I think that was a pretty clean block.
Tommy French thought so.
Yeah, I think we may have gotten away with a hack or two down there, but I don't think that was one of them. Coach Dickerson a little upset with that call as well. So that's first point scored in a couple of minutes. 9-6 with 5:25. And now 9-5 with 3 minutes left to go in this first.
Here's what I'll say. I think Fort Gibson has a good shot of getting through this consolation bracket and getting to area.
Yeah.
Outside of Manford, a lot of these teams in their regionals are really pretty even.
Yeah. Yeah, and Manford, Fort Gibson's had some. Whoa. I didn't see that. I guess it happened. Fort Gibson and Manford had some battles. The girls' team in the past has been very competitive, as have their boys. Tigers doing a good job, just a good shot. So Jay's cut this to a 2-point game.
Jackson Blunt saw an opening kind of on the left side of the lane there.
So far, officials calling this pretty tight.
Yeah.
Pretty tight already. 8 fouls called. 2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes left to go in the first.
Much closer than in districts. That game got physical, and there was like 20 fouls in the first half, but a lot of fouls weren't called. It was a really physical game.
Yeah. Probably not a shot you want to take if you're Jay. Kind of ill-timed.
Nice tip pass there by Jaden Graves.
Number 12, Jaden Mayberry.
Fort Gibson looking to make this a 2-possession game. Jay looking to maybe tie it up.
Yes.
Wide open bucket there for Lauren Kirk.
Just vacated her spot there.
Graves thought about it. French with the step back. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, he just can't get it to fall, and he's just all over it. Just can't get it to go down.
Jay takes a 3 off the mark, but gets their own rebound. They're going to take another. And they're going to hit that one. Tyler Madison with the 3, and now Jay's turned the tide.
Yeah, that's a big swing. It was 9-3.
Fort Gibson hasn't scored in about 5 minutes.
No, they haven't come close either.
Nice effort there by Jaden Graves. Both teams playing pretty good defense.
Yeah, it's been a defensive struggle for sure. Blunt almost picked off that pass.
Fort Gibson applying a lot of pressure here, pretty far outside of the three-point arc. They're going to take a 3 from the corner to beat the buzzer. Jay is going to go up by 6.
End of the first quarter, Jay 15, Fort Gibson 9.
What an end to the first quarter by the Jay Bulldogs. Fort Gibson now needs somewhat of an answer.
Yeah, that's what they were 3. That's 12 unanswered points.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
Fort Gibson needing to find some more open looks down low. That's where they're going to make their bread and butter in this game.
Yeah.
Tommy French did a good job in districts and has looked much better than he did at the start of the season. I'd like to think that he's your go-to guy right now. him and Jackson Blunt are your two go-to guys.
Yeah, and French he's had some pretty good looks at the basket, and he's just been this close on every shot. I think he's over 5 now.
Yeah.
But you know what? You got to keep shooting. I mean, he's got to keep shooting because he's getting the best shot on the floor. So
yeah,
they'll start falling.
Thornbrew leads the team right now with 4 points. Jay has 5 fouls. It'd be nice if Fort Gibson could get a couple more fouls from Jay and then go to the line.
Yeah. And I don't know. I just think Fort Gibson's got to keep doing the same thing. They're playing hard on defense, forcing Jay to move the ball a long time before the shot. So
Butter's not going to take that shot from the corner again.
Tigers with a 2-3 zone look now, just about slapped that one out.
Double dribble there. From Kobe Sixkiller. I'd like to see Jackson Blunt be a little bit more aggressive here in the second quarter. We saw him get to a point where he was scoring, almost 15 every game, and now he's kind of taking a step back in the playoffs. Jaden Graves with a nice look there. They're going to call the foul on Tommy French.
That's 3.
French's third personal, team foul number 4 on the Tigers.
That is 3 early in the second quarter, and that's not good.
I almost think we need to take him out right now just because if he gets his 4th, we're in big trouble.
He's going to have to play smart, that's for sure.
Sixkiller kind of took advantage of those 3 fouls by Tommy French. Didn't get a lot of contesting there.
Right. Jay right now just kind of taking away every shot. Still can't get it to fall.
Nice defense there by Thornbrew. Fort Gibson's going to get it back. They desperately need to score here, down by 8.
Yeah, we need a bucket. Need a bucket badly.
Blunt's going to pull up from way deep and isn't going to get it to fall. Off the mark 3 there. French gets the rebound. Thornbrew's going to pull up from midway. And Jay's done a pretty good job of boxing out in this game, too.
Yeah, they have. No offensive boards for the Tigers, and they find themselves down 10.
Blunt was trying to get the charge there, but his feet weren't quite set, and so Jay's going to go up by 10.
It's going to be a full timeout.
It's a good idea.
Yes. I think, though, Fort Gibson you got to keep playing. You got to keep doing what you practice. Got to keep being fundamental. Just not getting the. I mean, if you think, I don't know what we're shooting a horrible percentage right now.
Oh yeah.
Because we've had some pretty decent shots down in the paint and just haven't gotten them to fall. And really, right now, that's the difference in the game. I don't think it's a matter of effort. I don't think it's in the matter of game plan. I think it's just a matter of not getting the shots to fall.
Yeah. And it makes you think that, if you go into this half, the second half, and you're not down by double digits, there's a good chance you come out and you win this game if you get those shots to fall.
Yeah. Yeah, Tigers definitely need to be within a single-digit lead. And, you just think, you got a 6'4" Caliban sitting on the bench that could be, the guy who who gets open out there.
You think there's a chance they put Calvan in this game?
Oh, I definitely think I mean, there is no tomorrow,
Yeah.
And I don't think he wants to do it in the first half. I don't think he wants to do it in the first half at all. Because every time you go up and down the floor with a foot like that, it's not getting better.
Yeah. Jackson Blunt with an off-balance shot there, but gets the rebound and puts it back up. Gets the first points that Fort Gibson's had in probably about 8 minutes now.
Yeah, badly needed. Badly needed bucket. Oh, and Blunt just about snatched that one out of the air.
Wow.
See, and that's the difference right now. Everything's falling for Jay. Nothing's falling for the Tigers.
But what I will say is right now Fort Gibson's getting out-rebounded. Jay with another second chance there. They've had a bunch of those tonight.
French still over.
Andrew Storrs gets his first points of the night.
Second time.
And Lauren Kirk is in double digits now. He has 10 so far tonight. If he's the guy, you got to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, the Tigers kind of standing around. I think they're tired. Neither team going to the bench much. Well, Fort Gibson is not going to the bench at all. Jay sparingly.
Deacon Thornbury is going to get the foul called on him. That's Fort Gibson's 5th foul, Thornbury's first. And Fort Gibson is in the bonus. So if they get fouled again, they're going to the line.
Yeah.
Jay doing a better job of busting that full court defense.
Yeah, no problem that time. But I think that goes back to, you got some tired folks out there.
Ooh, Jackson Blunt almost got his hand on that. Jay kind of just taking time off the clock.
Yeah, and there's Blunt did tip that ball.
Nice recovery there by Jay. They're really just looking to hold on to this double-digit lead as long as they can.
Sure. Milk the clock.
And Blunt's getting tired now.
Yeah, he's tired. That was a scary moment. I thought French might draw his fourth foul there.
Yeah, I did too.
Seems like anytime you swat at it, there's a pretty good chance they're going to blow that whistle.
And Jay with a huge possession there because they just took minutes off the clock and they scored. And they're going to call traveling on Andrew Storrs. And Fort Gibson needing an answer in this second quarter.
Yeah, down 12, like we talked about, you'd like to be down single digits going into the half. You're going to have to work for that to happen. Jay
gets set up in the half court again. Looks to take a couple more minutes off this clock.
Oh, I think it's a good coaching move, no question about it. Good strategy.
Fort Gibson really needs to force a turnover here.
French has got to be careful down there. And that's what it does. That's what 3 fouls in the first half will do. It'll kind of render you very average on defense. Takes away all your assertiveness. There's a big bomb.
Jackson Blunt with a huge 3 there. He's up to 8 tonight. Almost gets the steal, too, and they're going to force a bad pass on Jay. So Fort Gibson with a chance to cut this to single digits.
And that would be awesome.
24, Kobe, 6 killer.
6 killer coming back in for Butter. Jaden Graves comes off the screen and looks for the jumper. Fringe gets a very much needed rebound and gets the and one.
That's big. Tommy needed to score. He got a bucket there and one.
Tyler Madison, that's his second personal team foul, number 7. Tommy Fringe at the line.
Seems like when you get that first bucket, the
Yeah.
others come a little bit easier.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll get his motor going. That's just a plus.
Fort Gibson does have an extra foul to give in this half.
Boy, you hate to see that. That was easy. It was way too easy.
Yeah.
After fighting hard to climb back in it.
Fringe has an open J there and hits it. Just like you talked about, everything's starting to fall now for Tommy Fringe.
There's the guy you want to trap, just couldn't get it to work.
Fort Gibson wanting to force Jay to shoot this ball so they can get an extra possession. But the last thing you want is for Jay to score here.
Yeah. And the last thing you want to do is foul, get a cheap foul late in the half. Sure don't want to do that on a key player. Oh, just about dribbled off his foot there. Good hands by Thornbrew.
7 seconds left now. A key inbounds here to end the first half. And they are going to take the last shot. It's a deep three, and they miss it. So Fort Gibson goes into the second half down by 8.
That's a plus.
At one point, they were down by 12, so this is a little bit of a boost, but they are going to need to come out ready to play in the second half if they want a chance to win this game.
Yeah. Down by 12, or excuse me, yeah, well, down by 12 and then down by 8, that's a big turnaround. And so now, you know, I don't know what Coach Dickerson has planned. Maybe he'll bring Calavan in right from the start. Maybe he'll try to chip away. Maybe, you know, close it down to 6. Who knows? 4, I don't know. We'll see.
So we're going to be back in the second half. This is for GibsonTigers.tv, and we'll be back.
Fort Gibson Education Foundation's desire is to help our students receive the best possible education our community can provide. We make every effort to be the highest quality educational system in the state. Donations equal opportunities, opportunities for students and teachers to be their best.
An opportunity to build, design, and compete.
An opportunity to create, design, and share.
An opportunity to encourage, develop, and provide.
An opportunity to travel, process, and gain real-world knowledge.
An opportunity to honor, celebrate, and inspire.
When you donate to our Fort Gibson Education Foundation, 100% of what you donate goes back into our classrooms for students and teachers so we can give them as many opportunities as possible. We are your Fort Gibson Education Foundation.
Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory wish to personally invite you and your family to come tour the newest funeral home and the only crematory in Muskogee. Cornerstone welcomes the opportunity to answer any questions regarding planning and pre-arrangements for you and your loved ones. At Cornerstone, you'll find a helpful professional staff and beautiful surroundings. Come experience the difference at Cornerstone Funeral Home, 1830 North York, Muskogee, where you will find faces you know and reputations you trust.
Renfro Electric has been in business for over 35 years and is a full-service electrical contractor for all of Oklahoma. We are able to serve our customers with superior craftsmanship and top-notch service. With over 40 employees and a bonding capacity in excess of $6 million, we can handle those larger jobs but are still small enough to provide the personal service our customers have come to expect. For any electrical needs, give us a call at 918-687-7535.
If you're looking for some local entertainment, look no further than Green Country Lanes, located on South York Street in Muskogee, a prime place for open bowling, birthday parties, and glow bowling. Come on out to Green Country Lanes, where bowling is a sport for those who have talent to spare. Fort Gibson's only locally and family-owned funeral home is committed to the community of Fort Gibson, Muskogee, and surrounding areas. It's our mission at Clifford D. Garrett Funeral Home to facilitate meaningful ways for families to grieve their loss and celebrate the memories of their loved ones. Call Cliff at 918-478-2555 or come visit 1224 East Poplar in Fort Gibson. This broadcast is brought to you by Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Keith's Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Info Media, Dr. Debbie Coy, The Tiger's Den, Garrett Family Funeral Home, Fort Gibson State Bank, Fort Gibson Nursing Home, and Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center.
Keith Hardware and Supply has been located in Fort Gibson, Oklahoma since 1957. We strive to find solutions to your fix and offer a multitude of quality products and services such as Stihl chainsaws, Yeti coolers, Cub Cadet mowers, Johnsert mowers, case knives, and Big Green Egg grills. In early 2015, Keith Hardware remodeled and added hundreds of new items to better serve their customers. At Keith's Hardware, we're proud supporters of all Fort Gibson school events. Go Tigers!
Fort Gibson Education Foundation's desire is to help our students receive the best possible education our community can provide. We make every effort to be the highest quality educational system in the state. Donations equal opportunities, opportunities for students and teachers to be their best.
An opportunity to build, design, and compete.
An opportunity to create, design, and share.
An opportunity to encourage, develop, and provide.
An opportunity to travel, process, and gain real-world knowledge.
An opportunity to honor, celebrate, and inspire.
When you donate to our Fort Gibson Education Foundation, 100% of what you donate goes back into our classrooms for students and teachers so we can give them as many opportunities as possible. We are your Fort Gibson Education Foundation.
Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory wish to personally invite you and your family to come tour the newest funeral home and the only crematory in Muskogee. Cornerstone welcomes the opportunity to answer any questions regarding planning and pre-arrangements for you and your loved ones. At Cornerstone, you'll find a helpful professional staff and beautiful surroundings. Come experience the difference at Cornerstone Funeral Home, 1830 North York, Muskogee, where you will find faces you know and reputations you trust.
Renfro Electric has been in business for over 35 years and is a full-service electrical contractor for all of Oklahoma. We are able to serve our customers with superior craftsmanship and top-notch service. With over 40 employees and a bonding capacity in excess of $6 million, we can handle those larger jobs but are still small enough to provide the personal service our customers have come to expect. For any electrical needs, give us a call at 918-687-7535.
If you're looking for some local entertainment, look no further than Green Country Lanes, located on South York Street in Muskogee, a prime place for open bowling, birthday parties, and glow bowling. Come on out to Green Country Lanes, where bowling is a sport for those who have talent to spare.
Back here on Fort Gibson Tigers.tv here at Harrison Fieldhouse in the first round of regionals, playing in the consolation side of the bracket, and Fort Gibson down 29-21, desperately needing the momentum to shift here in the second half.
Yeah, I see Calavan out there shooting now with his shirt off, and don't know whether he'll start the third quarter or he'll come in or what, but I mean, we're not in great shape, but we certainly could have been in worse shape because we were down 12. So hopefully some of those shots will start falling because, we talked about Tommy French earlier having some pretty decent shots. They were contested, but he had decent shots in the paint. Just couldn't get them to fall, and then scored late in that second quarter. And so hoping he can find his range and get heated up a little bit.
And I'd like to think that Calavan, he will come in and probably in the third quarter. He may not come out starting the third quarter. I'm not sure. We kind of started to get kind of our momentum back at the end of the first half. Tommy French scoring 5 points late after missing the first handful of shots that he took. And you'd like to think that maybe Fort Gibson might heat up here in the start of the third quarter, and it may not be necessary, but they are going to put Connor Calavan in.
Yeah, he's in. He's in.
And that means that Jay has a different threat that they're going to have to defend now, because Calavan can hit his shot from just about anywhere.
I think Kirk kind of had some words for Calavan right off the bat. I think it was some to the effect that you're not going to score on me, if I'm not mistaken.
Calavan takes his first shot of the game there. A little off the mark. And he'll take a three and hit it, Lauren Kirk.
Yeah, Kirk is definitely doing some jawing, and he just got a technical foul. The official caught him down here. He saw the whole thing start, and it didn't take him long.
So Connor Calavan is going to shoot some free throws after Kirk's technical. Lauren Kirk has been so far the best scorer on this J team with 13 points so far tonight. Calavan hits the second free throw. He gets his first point of the night before Gibson gets the ball back. Down 10 here to start the second half.
I was a little surprised that there wasn't a warning. I'll be honest with you. I thought he would probably warn him.
They're double teaming Calavan off that screen.
Oh, yeah, they've got to. French got a fortunate bounce that time.
Tommy French being a little bit more aggressive here to start the second half. He does have 3 fouls, so if he gets his 4th, you might have to take him out.
Yeah, offensively, though, he's got to take that shot. He's got to take his shots.
And he's starting to hit just about everything he's shooting after a rough first quarter.
That might have been a travel. Not going to get it, but.
Fort Gibson looking to close this lead.
Yep.
Yeah, Thornburg doing a better job rebounding there. Fort Gibson has been beat on the boards almost all night.
And there you
Tommy
go.
French.
Got to have him. You've got to have it.
French has 9 tonight. And he now leads the team with points scored. They're going to call a foul on Jackson Blunt. Call pushing. It's his first foul. Both teams still being really aggressive here on defense in the second half. Lauren Kirk misses the pull-up. And they call a foul on, let's see, is that Calavan? Is that French?
I hope it's Calavan.
It is Calavan.
Yeah, because Tommy French's block was clean. That ball was several feet out of the hands.
2 shots. Number 20, Caden Butter.
Nonetheless, it puts Jay on the line with 2 shots.
Butter with 9 tonight.
Number 15, Jaden Graves.
With a chance to get into double digits. Graves coming in for Stores. And he does get 10 points so far tonight. Lauren Kirk and Caden Butter kind of being the only scoring options on this J team.
Yeah.
They're going to call it out on Tegan Thornburg. Fort Gibson needing a defensive stop here. Good defense there by Tommy French.
Yeah, able to keep the shot out and not foul.
Jaden Graves with a nice little jump stop and draws the foul.
Free throws are huge in every game, but in a game like this, I mean, you got to make these. You've got to make every free throw you get.
It might be the difference between win or lose.
Yeah, I think so.
And Graves hit both of his. Fort Gibson down by 6. Starting the second half pretty strong. Calavan with a clean block there.
Jay able to get it back.
You know, I will say, he has that kind of that bum ankle, but he's running pretty well.
Yeah, he is.
Jackson Blunt with the steal. Has a 2-on-1 opportunity. He's going to take it himself. Euro step, hits it. Jackson Blunt, 10 points.
This is the closest the Tigers have been in a while.
For about 2 quarters.
Yeah.
Tegan Thornburg with the steal with the layup of his own. And the Tigers make it a one-possession ball game here in the second half, 34-32. Defense turns into offense.
That's right. That's right. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And just, I don't want to keep beating the dead horse, but getting a guy like Calavan back just kind of gives you a shot in the arm. It does. And I don't care, who it is. It's you get a guy back you're used to playing with, and it just makes things a little easier.
Yeah, especially, one of your best players throughout the entire season. Best scorer, no doubt about it.
Oh, yeah, no question.
But it's good to see, these Tigers, they're in a one-possession game in the regionals, and Calavan has 1 point, which means, they've had a lot of guys step up that aren't used to stepping up early in the season.
That's right. Again, it's as much that psychological boost that you get,
Yeah.
So,
of course, Tommy French, he's injured all year.
Yeah.
Comes back in for the last couple weeks of the season.
Yes.
And has been huge for this team.
Oh, it's been a crazy year for this Tiger basketball team. Just all of the crazy things that have happened.
Yeah.
Sickness, Guess that's what makes seasons memorable. I don't know.
And it would be memorable if the Tigers can win this game and advance in regionals today.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. So 2-point game. Tigers pushing the defense out to half court.
Good drive
Pretty
there.
good shot, yeah. Just a good shot.
By Tyler Madison.
Smart on French's part not to try to contest that too much.
Yeah.
And good inlet pass.
Connor Calavan making it look easy.
Connor Calavan.
And that's the threat that he poses.
Oh, yeah, he can score anywhere.
You go down, you score, and Calavan's like, give it to me. I'll make this a one-possession game.
Yeah,
right
you pretty much cross half court, and just about anywhere is his spot.
Yeah.
I mean, Jay still milking that clock. Trying to probably frustrate the Tigers a little bit, as well as
Six Killer takes a three and hits it.
Yeah, that's a bonus for the Bulldogs.
Six Killer with 8 tonight. I was not expecting that.
No, I don't think anybody was.
Good defense there on Calavan coming off the screen. Thornbrew with the drive and hits it.
That's a finish.
Kind of weaves his way through his defenders.
That's right. Strong finish by Thornbrew that time.
Tigers still looking to force a turnover here. Lauren Kirk's going to take it himself, and he's going to get the charging foul called on him. Lauren Kirk probably getting a little bit frustrated here in the second half. First with the technical, now with the charging.
Yeah. Blunt did an excellent job of getting there and getting his feet set.
After 10 in the first half, Kirk only has 3 here in the second half. Blunt comes off the screen and drives the lane, gets blocked, gets his own rebound.
Nice hustle by Blunt. Never gave up.
Tommy French gets his own rebound, draws the foul, gets the and one. Tommy French.
That's 2 guys back-to-back plays, just wouldn't give up and wind up with 2 and maybe 3.
Tommy French with a chance to tie this game up for the first time in about 2 quarters. Maybe 3, just about. And he does Tommy Prince with 12 tonight.
Whole new ball game.
Jaden Graves forces the steal, and Tegan Thornbrew puts the Tigers up by 2. Jackson Blunt with another steal on the inbounds pass. Jackson Blunt gets that layup, and the Tigers are flustering the Jay Bulldogs here. And Jay with another errant pass. That's 3 straight turnovers for Gibson with a huge momentum shift.
It's a whole new ball game. It's a whole new ball game.
Jay falling apart right before our very eyes. Fort Gibson goes from down by 10 to up by 4. Calavan gets his own rebound twice and gets the foul called.
I don't know if you noticed it, but I did. When he came down, his left foot never hit the ground. He's holding that foot up, trying to protect it.
That's his 3rd personal, team foul number 6.
And that's smart.
Yeah.
that's smart, being aware of the situation. Rebound just out of Thornbrew's reach.
Jackson Blunt gets the rebound.
Big rebound by Blunt.
Pushes the pace and gets it to Thornbrew. Jay with nice transition defense there, but they're going to get the foul called. I'm not sure that's a foul. I almost think that was a clean block, but they're going to call on Fort Gibson.
Yeah, I don't know what. Somebody must have been pushing for the rebound before the shot is all I can figure out. Kind of surprised Kirk didn't kind of put some pressure on the Tigers that time, driving to the basket. Chose not to.
Kirk passes up an open 3 there.
Yeah.
Madison takes his 3, almost hits it.
And there's Butter in the corner. He makes it.
That seems to be his spot. He likes that corner.
Yes, he does. Pretty good at it.
Connor Calavan, 2 quick points there. And they're going to call a foul. And that's Lauren Kirk's 4th foul tonight.
Yeah, that would be, needless to say, devastating for the Jay Bulldogs.
And Kirk is going to come out of the game. Brody Winfield coming in for Kirk. Calavan hits the free throw. He has 6.
And not one of them is a 3.
Yeah.
Which is unusual.
Yeah.
Usually if he has 6 points, at least 1 and maybe 2 have been 3s. Calavan playing some good defense as well.
Another 3 there taken by Jay. Jackson Blunt with another good rebound. Tries to get the bucket in transition. Passes it up to Thornbrew, who gets the layup. Fort Gibson playing with a lot of speed, a lot of energy here in the second half.
Jay begging for a foul there, and I think it was a foul. Jaden Graves. I don't think there's any question about that.
Jay is going to beat the buzzer on the shot, but they're not going to make it. So Fort Gibson ends the third quarter up by 6, 48-42. What a huge quarter there for Fort Gibson.
Talk about a turnaround.
Outscores the Jay Bulldogs by 14 points. And really just playing some of the best defense I've seen them play all year here in the third quarter. I don't know how many turnovers they forced, but it was a bunch.
It was a bunch. it was a bunch. Take a big bucket.
Yeah. Three straight on the inbounds. That was crazy. They forced 2 steals and then another errant pass on 3 straight inbounds pass.
Right.
That comes right after you get 4 offensive rebounds.
Yeah. That is correct. So Jay, assistant coach, lobbying to the official, wanting some help.
Also, Oklahoma.
But I tell you, Tigers just turned up that defense, and that's been the difference in this game. There's no question about it.
Yeah.
Hustle, the 2 back-to-back plays when Blunt goes to the floor trying to fight for that loose ball, gets it to French. He misses his first shot, goes and gets the rebound, makes the second shot. It's just stuff. That's the stuff that people do to win. That's what you have to do to win.
Yeah.
You got to go above and beyond. Yeah, this would just be a big, big win for this young Fort Gibson basketball team.
Jackson Blunt comes off the screen and rolls right. Can't get it to hit. Jay looking to maybe push the pace a little bit more here in the fourth quarter. 6-killer lobbying for a 3.
Yeah, down 6. I mean, you've got to, and of course, Kirk's still on the bench with 4 fouls. Yeah, Tommy French is going to draw his 4th foul. Can't do that. Cannot slap the ball.
Fouls on number 20, Tommy French. That's his 4th personal, team foul number 4 on the Tigers.
And they're going to keep French in the game
at the line.
here in the fourth quarter.
I think you have to. I mean, you have that height advantage. I just think you have to. They may rest him at some point, probably on possessions as time gets short.
Yeah. Butter with 15 tonight. Right now, he's leading the Jay Bulldogs with Lauren Kirk sitting out. French with that pull-up jumper. A long distance. Maybe the furthest shot I've seen him take this year.
Yeah, probably not his shot. Probably not his shot.
And Jay hits a clutch 3 there.
Big 3.
Jaden Mayberry, that's his first points of the night. And Jay is down by 1. Connor Calavan takes his own 3, can't get that to fall.
Oh, and there's a nice steal, nice hustle by Thornbrew. Well, end up not getting it.
Jay gets a steal of their own. Nice pass there.
Yeah, it was.
6-killer.
And 6-killer with the quick 2 points. He has 10 tonight. And Jay goes up by 1. Connor Calavan with a nice crossover and 3.
Big time.
Connor Calavan stepping up to the moment.
Yes.
How many times have we seen him do that this year?
Oh, there's a guy you want dribbling the ball, I can assure you.
Connor Calavan pulls up for 3 again in transition. Yeah. But Jaden Graves gets the rebound. What an effort play there by Jaden Graves.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. A big-time play.
Jackson, I think he thought about it.
I think he did, too. I think he did. A little bit surprised that he didn't take it.
They're going to call it out on Fort Gibson.
Yeah, it's careless pass there. You got to take care of every possession. Up to 5:48 left in this contest.
And after scoring 21 points in the first half, they've already scored 30 here in the second half.
Right. And again, have to remember, Kirk's still on the bench for the Jay Bulldogs.
Nice pass there from 6-killer to Butter. Jay using a little bit better ball movement here in the fourth quarter. And Jackson Blunt, what a drive there.
Coast to coast.
Jay looking to tie it up again. Both teams playing like it is going to be their last game.
Oh, it is. It sure is. And there's a nice job by Thornbrew. Just don't get in trouble here.
Jackson Blunt pulls up and hits it.
Tell you what, Jackson Blunt, that freshman is coming up big in this game.
Oh, yeah. He's got 16 tonight. And that's what we needed. We needed someone to step up in the absence of Connor Calavan, and Jackson Blunt has done that today.
Yes, he has.
Nice rebound there from Tommy French. And 6-killer's down on the floor.
I do not know what happened.
You know, I'm not sure. He looked like he might have been hurt there for a minute and then
just
got up.
hops up, yeah.
They're wiping the floor now. Maybe he just slipped. The Jay fans wanting a foul, though.
Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe they saw something that I didn't see, but it wasn't looking there, so. Bulldogs still doing a pretty good job keeping somebody in Calavan's face.
Jaden Mayberry has the tall task of guarding Connor Gallivan.
Yes, he does. And doing a pretty good job.
They're going to double team him. French comes out to the perimeter.
Yeah, they've got him down there. He was there.
Nice job there from Tegan Thornbrew getting his own rebound. Tommy French gets another, but they're going to call traveling.
Yeah, he just stepped on a foot and down he went.
Yeah. Fort Gibson still up by 4. It's a little under 4 minutes to go. And they are in the bonus as well.
Yes.
Off the mark 3 there from Winfield.
There's Butter and won't go.
Jackson Blunt recovers the loose ball.
Tigers going to take a little time off the clock here.
They're going to call a foul on Madison.
Tyler Madison has his third, team foul number 8.
And a couple more. Tigers in double bonus.
For a 1-and-1.
Jackson Blunt with a chance to put us up by 6. If he can hit his first free throw here. And he does. Clutch free throw there from Jackson Blunt. He hits the second.
Pretty good game for a freshman.
And that is huge. I'll say it. Jackson Blunt does not look like a freshman right now out on that court.
He's not a freshman. He's really a sophomore now. I mean, you think about the times he's been tested this year, the games he's been in, situations he's been in.
A huge 3 there by Winfield.
Yeah, that's a big 3, and I think probably getting ready to see Lovon Kirk, or how do you say his name? Lauren
Kirk, yeah.
I think you'll see Kirk come into the game for the Bulldogs. That changes things.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
Kind of look for him at about 2 minutes. It's about where we are.
Yeah.
A reminder at the conclusion of this game.
And Calavan probably is going to stay in the game at this point.
Oh, yeah.
The doors will open at 5:30 for our next game. Next game has the Lady Tigers taking on Lady Bulldogs.
You know, I wish that Fort Gibson was able to get a bigger lead, a double-digit lead, because then you might be able to rest Connor Calavan. But up by 3, you really can't.
And I'm shocked Kirk did not enter the game. I think I'm right. He's got 4 fouls,
He's
right?
got
Not
4,
5.
yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure.
Tommy French has played this whole quarter with 4 fouls.
Yeah, he has. So no surprise, full court pressure. Well, not really. So this is going to come down again to ball handling, taking care of the ball, making good passes, and shooting free throws, because we're going to shoot some free throws.
Timeout.
Dickerson's going to call a timeout.
Yeah, kind of got a little jam there.
It's going to be a full timeout.
Jay trying to apply a lot of pressure here out on the perimeter, trying to force a turnover. Fort Gibson probably looking to waste some time off the clock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're going to have to shoot some free throws to win this game. No question about it.
Yeah. If I'm Fort Gibson, I might look to put the ball in Calvan's hand, say, just hold it until they come get you.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to waste any time. Here comes Kirk.
Real quick, we're going to take this time to thank some of our sponsors. This broadcast is brought to you by Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory, Keys Hardware and Supply, Renfro Electric, Fort Gibson Education Foundation, Info Media, Dr. Debbie Coy, The Tiger's Den, Garrett Family Funeral Home, Fort Gibson State Bank, Fort Gibson Nursing Home, and Green Country Lanes and Muskogee Skate Center. Thank you, sponsors, for this broadcast today.
See Mayberry just clinging
Yeah.
to Calavan and will continue to do so.
Yeah.
It'll take a good screen to get him free.
And that's exactly what it is.
It's a little short. Oh, and Tommy French with a big board.
They're going to call the foul on Kirk.
I think it's on 10, actually. I think they're going to call
calling
that
on 10. All right.
Kirby. And I think it was Kirby.
Yes, you are.
I believe he literally had him by the wrist.
You are correct.
Fouls number 10, Jeffrey.
Well, a break there for Lauren Kirk.
Yeah, I think Kirk really was, I don't think he was in any danger of drawing a foul there. Kirk did have French by the wrist. Boy, one of those free throws we talked about.
Yeah. And that's the difference between a 1 and 2 possession ball game right now.
Good big board by Calavan.
And if Jay hits that three, this game has a different look to it.
Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it does. There's an attempted foul, but finally got it.
And the question is, did he get it before he went up for the shot?
Yeah, he called it on the floor.
But it's not going to matter because Fort Gibson's in the double bonus now.
Yeah, that's true.
Jackson Blunt gets 2 free throws. And he hits the first huge free throw there from Jackson Blunt.
Takes away the three-pointer to tie.
And he hits the second.
That's big-time stuff right there.
Yeah, it is. He's got ice in his veins. Jackson Blunt has 20 points tonight.
And we needed every one of them.
Nice drive there from Six Killer.
Nice look.
Wide open. Tegan Thornbrew hits the layup. Thornbrew playing really well in transition in this game. I don't know. I think he's had 8 points off open layups.
Yes. He's worked hard. There's almost a tip away. That's what you don't want to do if you're Fort Gibson, stop the clock.
Yeah.
Don't want to stop the clock. So the Bulldogs, another chance here. Coach Dickerson yelling no layups. There's a big
huge three there from Winfield.
Big three-pointer. I'm telling you.
That is huge.
Yes, it is.
Tigers up by 2 now with a minute to go. Kirk is going to sub back into the game.
Yeah, the Tigers get ready. It's getting ready to be free throw shooting time.
Yeah.
Because Jay Bulldogs going to foul as soon as they can.
Yeah.
Still have some vehicles that need to be moved outside. Oklahoma tag is a white Ford Edge.
I'm Fort Gibson. I'm taking it to Kirk, trying to get him to get that 5th foul.
Yeah, because when that guy's on the floor, you know, it's kind of like having a Calavan on the floor. Yeah. Things are different.
Yeah.
Things are just different. He can shoot from anywhere, anytime.
Yeah.
And a black Chevy Tahoe. Cherokee Nation tag CJ's 3547.
You know, that three right there from Brody Winfield, that's kind of a difference maker for the Jay Bulldogs. Because Winfield hasn't really taken a lot of shots tonight, and to be able to hit that and provide another threat for this Fort Gibson defense really opens up the offense for the Jay Bulldogs.
Yes, it does.
The question is, can he hit another? Because Jay's going to need it.
So, going to be, everybody will be contested here.
Calavan drawing two, and he does get the foul. And that's the guy you want shooting free throws.
Sure. Don't really understand that. Don't really understand that.
Connor Calavan at the line to shoot two.
It looks like Mayberry did not like that call.
Yeah.
Calavan misses the first.
Number 20, Caden Butter. Number 24.
Really needs to hit the second here. But Jay getting exactly what they want now.
Oh, yeah.
Lauren Kirk comes out. Jay favoring the rebounding on the second free throw. Jay taking their time, looking for the open shot. Winfield's going to pull up for three, and it's going to be off the mark. And Graves is going to be fouled. Huge free throws here for Jaden Graves.
Yes, sir.
If he hits one, it's a two-possession game. And Fort Gibson only has 5 fouls. They have one to give until the bonus. Well, really 2 to give.
Hope you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Another freshman stepping up big.
Yeah.
Going to give the ninth grader a little time to think about it.
It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Wow, what a game, huh?
Oh, my gosh.
What a game. My goodness. Talk about an entertaining game. Fans got their money's worth
just
today.
Back and forth. Fort Gibson leading in the first quarter, and then a huge second quarter from Jay.
Yes.
Close out the first half. It looked like it was their game to win. And then Fort Gibson with the big third quarter that really just sealed the deal.
Yeah, and able to pull within single-digit lead at halftime. That was big. I mean, that was big because you got your best offensive player coming in the second half, and
and give it to Connor Calvin playing on a bum ankle, and he scored 10 tonight already, and has really played he's ran really well.
Yeah, he has.
And
he's got it down the floor.
It makes you wonder, is he in pain as he's running, or is he just feeling good? You don't know.
Don't know. Jaden Graves
Graves.
gets the second on the fall.
Jay's going to take their time picking this ball up. Winfield's going to take that shot from the corner. So that's Butter. Six killer with the rebound.
Six killer. I think he wasted that. He had a chance to come down, get his feet set, and go back up.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was.
Jaden Mayberry, his third personal.
Yeah.
Calavan heads to the line to shoot 2.
Connor Calavan shooting free throws now. He's the guy you want.
Yeah. Absolutely. Of course, Jackson Blunt was not a bad choice either. He's been perfect tonight.
He hasn't missed a free throw tonight, yeah. Really, I mean, all of them are pretty good free throw shooters. Tegan Thornberg is a really good free throw shooter as well.
They really are. Oh, and look at
Connor
that.
Calavan misses both of them.
Boy, I wish Tegan would have held on to that ball, man. I'll tell you.
Nice tip pass there from Tegan Thornberg. They're going to send Tommy French to the line.
That's his 5th personal.
Untimely turnover there for the J Bulldogs. And that is Butters' 5th foul. He's led their team in scoring tonight with 17 points. So that hurts. Lauren Kirk coming in to the game. He has 4 fouls. Looks like Madison's going to come out.
Yeah,
this
game was definitely in question. Like you said, in that second quarter, definitely in question. And Tigers just came out, rallied the troops, and pulled one out here in the first round of this regional tournament.
Yeah. Tommy French hits both of his free throws. Fort Gibson now up by 7, and they are probably going to win this game now. Kirk takes the 3 in and out. So that's going to be it for the Fort Gibson Tigers.
That's going to be it.
Wins the first game of regionals.
Final score Fort Gibson 66.
Now you
just a little excited.
You got to win. You got to win 2 more.
That's right. 2 more.
Final scoring from this game for the visiting Bulldogs.
If they win 2 more, they go to area. And then from there, they got to win 3 more after that to get to state.
Yes, they do. It doesn't. You don't get back on even ground till that state tournament.
Yeah. So this is Fort Gibson Tigers.tv. Fort Gibson with a 66-59 win, and we'll be back for the girls game.
That's right.